Katt Williams articulated, "Isn't this the same Steve who observed Mark Curry deliver his entire comedy routine and then proceeded to lift everything from Mark? Now here's Steve, leading a sitcom where he's cast as the headmaster, donned in suits. Next thing you know, he's sporting this elevated flat-top haircut, convincing every black man he's got the sharpest hairline in the game. Yet, it's all an illusion." Samuel L. Jackson remarked, "Steve stands firm in his identity, unrepentant. And me? I'm equally steadfast in my actions." Greetings, secret streamers. We're thrilled to have you back for yet another thrilling episode on Secret Stream. Let's dive into today's content. Katt Williams has just set off a verbal tempest, taking aim particularly at Steve Harvey. He's not mincing his words, launching tirades in every direction. The entertainment industry is ablaze with gossip, central to which is the friction between Samuel L. Jackson and Steve Harvey. One might think these titans of entertainment would be close allies. Far from it. There's a simmering rift that's becoming increasingly palpable. The burning question that's got everyone in Tinseltown talking is, what's Steve Harvey concealing that's got Samuel Jackson on edge? It's akin to Steve Harvey recounting tales of his days without a roof over his head. That's my narrative, not his. Steve Harvey was never without shelter. When he was on the road with Mark Curry a quarter century ago, he was raking in $3,000 per performance in hard cash. Katt suggests that Steve may have been subtly undermining Bernie Mac, insinuating he was more deserving of the limelight. Now we have Samuel L. Jackson stepping into the fray, renowned for his comedic prowess, yet now donning a more solemn demeanor. The word on the street in Hollywood is that there could be some clandestine revelations lurking in Steve's past, and Samuel is more than eager to bring them to light. Yet, make no mistake, Steve Harvey doesn't shy away from confrontation. Should Samuel unveil those secrets, brace yourselves for a showdown in Hollywood that could very well crash the internet. Samuel's take on Steve Harvey's allure, both in the public eye and behind the scenes, is tinged with skepticism. While Jackson's disdain has been palpable over the years, it reached a boiling point with his recent expose on an unexpected encounter with Harvey. Recall those viral snapshots of Jackson and his companion alongside Harvey and his spouse at that lavish retreat. Here's the twist. Samuel revealed that their yacht gathering was anything but planned. "So, you and Harvey often vacation together on his yacht?" "Actually, we join Magic and Cookie. Steve and Marjorie have their own vessel." But what's the root of the tension between Samuel and Steve? It appears to trace back to Jackson's camaraderie with Bernie Mac. And who was Bernie's right-hand man? Precisely, Steve Harvey. During their tenure in the same comedic circle, Harvey reportedly attempted to overshadow Bernie, igniting a rivalry with tangible repercussions. Cast your mind back to the early 2000s when Harvey, along with D.L. Hewley, Cedric the Entertainer, and Bernie Mac, epitomized comedic royalty as the original kings of comedy. They conquered stages, shattered records, and amassed wealth. However, whispers abound that Harvey harbored envy towards Bernie's distinct flair. Their discord wasn't merely backstage chatter. It had genuine implications, even thwarting plans for another Kings of Comedy tour. Circa 2003, Bernie Mac aired some grievances in a GQ magazine interview, accusing Harvey of envy and sabotage against his cinematic endeavors. Harvey's rebuttal in a 2010 dialogue failed to sway public opinion entirely. Given Samuel L. Jackson's close ties with Bernie, it's understandable why Jackson might not be exchanging pleasantries with Steve. Their relationship extended beyond mere friendship. They were akin to kin within the industry, sharing both the spotlight and profound connections, particularly during the Soul Men film, where they embarked on an epic journey to pay tribute to their departed lead singer. Thus, Bernie Mac's demise left Samuel L. Jackson deeply aggrieved with Steve Harvey. Rumors, albeit unsubstantiated, suggest that certain Hollywood circles might resort to concoctions capable of inducing pneumonia-like symptoms, culminating in fatalities, as a demonstration of their lethal potency. Intriguingly, Bernie Mac succumbed to complications from pneumonia. Although lacking concrete evidence, these speculations contribute to the enigma surrounding Jackson's aversion to Steve Harvey. Shifting focus to Steve Harvey's financial disclosures, he nonchalantly mentioned earning an approximate $10 million annually from radio broadcasts. deeming it a mere trifle. Yes, you read that correctly. $10 million, merely a drop in the bucket for him. The perspectives of Steve and Samuel on wealth diverge significantly. However, Steve Harvey's narrative transcends monetary aspects. His life is a mosaic of controversies extending beyond fiscal matters. Despite his public persona as the quintessential family man, comedian, actor, and show host, Steve Harvey's personal saga is riddled with controversies, ranging from criticisms over his hosting abilities to allegations of ill treatment towards his ex-spouse and children. This raises questions about Steve's embodiment of family values. S.E. Berry, an activist, recently aired some serious allegations against Steve Harvey, casting a shadow on his otherwise impeccable public persona. Beyond his initial C-grade status, Steve Harvey has made a name for himself in Hollywood as an accomplished actor, producer, and writer. However, his ascent to stardom was anything but straightforward. Take his second marriage to Mary Shackelford, for example, which was anything but smooth. The couple welcomed a son Winton into their lives, but by 2005, their marriage hit turbulent waters, culminating in a contentious divorce. Mary openly criticized how swiftly Steve transitioned to his current spouse, Marjorie Harvey. Following their separation, Mary claimed Steve had been unfaithful with Marjorie, and though Steve refuted these allegations, subsequent events lent weight to the rumors. Steve's marriage to Marjorie soon after their divorce added fuel to the speculative fire regarding his fidelity. The saga didn't end with infidelity accusations. Mary also implicated Steve in the neglect and abuse of their son. She recounted discovering what appeared to be marks of abuse on their son's face upon her return from a trip. In the aftermath of their divorce, she pursued legal action against Steve, lodging a staggering $60 million lawsuit that encompassed allegations of child endangerment, abuse, conspiracy, and severe emotional distress. Steve's counteraction included securing an injunction against Mary, followed by a court-imposed gag order, which only intensified speculations about the underlying truths. Steve Harvey's entanglements extend beyond personal disputes to professional controversies within the comedic sphere. Comedian Mark Curry has openly accused Steve of pilfering his comedic material for use in his performances, stirring the pot within the comedic community. This isn't the first instance of such accusations, as Mark previously voiced his grievances during Steve's tenure on NBC's talk show. It's nothing new. Steve appropriated my content on his program, which led to our disagreement, Mark stated. The comedic circles are abuzz with talk of Steve's penchant for borrowing material from his peers. Such actions might contribute to Samuel L. Jackson's lack of enthusiasm for Steve, particularly due to the joke-stealing allegations. Adding another layer to the drama, Mark asserts that he confronted Steve regarding the theft, yet the appropriation persisted. Mark recounted an incident where Steve replicated his entire Halloween bit, expressing his dismay at Steve's actions given his financial success. The dispute between Steve and Mark reached a boiling point when Steve outright dismissed the allegations, challenging Mark to specify the jokes he claimed were stolen. Steve didn't mince words, advising Mark to focus on his life and career, vehemently denying any theft over his 35-year career. Nonetheless, Mark stood his ground, armed with evidence to substantiate his accusations, heating up the comedic conflict. Katt Williams has also entered the fray, siding with Mark. The tension between Katt and Steve traces back to 2008, when Katt disparaged Steve ahead of a pivotal Christmas show, predicting a decisive victory for himself in the comedic realm. Fast forward to the present, and Katt remains vocal in his criticism, accusing Steve of joke theft, pandering to Hollywood's elite, and idea pilferage. Katt's revelations about their long-standing feud hint at Steve's alleged envy towards Bernie Mac, accusing him of undermining Bernie's film roles and fueling industry discord. Katt attributes Steve's sitcom and Hollywood achievements to his attempts to eclipse Bernie's legacy. Furthermore, Katt scrutinizes Steve's narrative regarding his marriages, suggesting inconsistency in Steve's acknowledgement of the pivotal roles played by his wives in his success, thereby stirring further controversy regarding Steve's integrity. Amidst allegations of joke theft, Hollywood intrigues, and jealousy claims, Steve Harvey's narrative appears far more complex than the surface suggests. The ongoing comedic clash, coupled with Samuel L. Jackson's hinted revelations about Steve Harvey, leaves us questioning the veracity behind these numerous accusations. Rumors swirl around hidden truths, fame's cost, and the enigmatic path of Steve Harvey's entertainment career. What are your perspectives on this unfolding saga? Share your thoughts below. Thank you for embarking on this riveting exploration with Secret Stream. Remember, while the secret remains with us, withholding it is hardly enjoyable. Smash that like button, subscribe for more tantalizing content, and spread the word about our clandestine community. Until our next adventure, stay curious, take care, and farewell, Secret Streamers. The secret may be out for now, but anticipation for the next chapter remains. See you in the next episode.